In our previous journey, we dissected the 7 saboteurs, the shadow mindsets that silently steal your wealth. You found the root of the problem: unworthiness, scarcity, fear. But identifying the enemy is only the first step. The second step is building the fortress. The greatest psychological trap after awareness is believing that realization alone is enough. It is not. Real abundance isn't found in a single breakthrough, it is forged in a daily, disciplined protocol. The world of wealth is full of noise, distraction, and endless comparison. Without a psychological operating system, a protocol, you will inevitably collapse back into your old patterns. This video provides that system. What we are building here is not a simple habit list. It is a bulletproof abundance mindset. This is a daily commitment to 4 psychological pillars that fortify your inner world against the inevitable market chaos, comparison traps, and the endless pull of procrastination. This protocol separates those who merely make money from those who sustainably generate wealth. If you are ready to move from diagnostic to construction, this is your blueprint for creating wealth that is both external, financial, and internal, psychological. Pay close attention, because the implementation of this protocol must begin today. The foundation of the fortress is self-honesty. Pillar 1 is shadow integration. You cannot build wealth while actively ignoring the parts of you that fear it. This isn't a one-time spiritual retreat, it's a daily practice of acknowledgement. The daily protocol for Pillar 1 is the 5-minute mirror. Every morning, before engaging with the world, dedicate 5 minutes to silent contemplation. Ask yourself, what emotion am I avoiding today? What lie did my scarcity mindset tell me yesterday? Don't fix it, don't judge it. Just see it. When the fear of failure arises, acknowledge it. Hello, fear of failure. I see you, but I choose to act anyway. By welcoming the shadow to the table, you strip away its power to run your life from the dark. This is the radical self-acceptance required to receive radical abundance. True integration means realizing that your worst traits, the anger, the impatience, the fear, are simply raw energy misdirected. Integration is the process of consciously channeling that energy. For example, the impatience that sabotages your long-term investing can be channeled into relentless execution on short-term tasks. The fear of failure can be reframed as a healthy awareness of risk, making your planning more meticulous. Wealth creation requires immense energy, and shadow integration unlocks the trapped potential. You are not trying to be a saint, you are trying to be a whole, powerful, and effective creator. Crucially, the shadow whispers in the language of reaction. The integrated self responds with intention. If you find yourself scrolling social media out of envy for someone else's success, that is your shadow reacting. The integrated response is to analyze their strategy and use their success as proof of possibility, then immediately return to your own creation. That redirection of energy is the daily work of integration. This practice alone saves more time and mental energy than any productivity hack. Remember, the shadow always seeks comfort, the integrated self seeks growth. The first pillar gives you internal clarity, the second pillar gives you external momentum. Pillar 2 is value creation over consumption. Most people begin their day thinking, what can I consume? Coffee, news, doom scrolling. The abundant mindset begins with the contributor's bias. What value can I create today? This is the energy shift. Your daily practice here is simple but revolutionary, the first-hour output rule. The first hour of your workday must be dedicated solely to creating and contributing value, writing, building, solving problems for others. Do not check your inbox, do not browse news, do not consume. By programming your brain to prioritize output, you train it to see the world not as a marketplace of things to buy, but as a platform for solutions you can provide. Your income is a direct reflection of the problems you solve. Make your first action a solution. This rule enforces an identity: you are a creator, not just a reactor. Beyond the first hour, look for opportunities throughout your day to amplify this mindset. In every meeting, every conversation, ask yourself, how can I add value to this situation? This shifts your entire frame of being from neediness to generosity. And remember, generosity of value is the fastest path to receiving value in return. This pillar is the engine of your outer wealth. To truly master this pillar, you must embrace the concept of leverage. Value creation isn't just about time spent, it's about impact multiplied. Ask, can I create something once that serves 1,000 people? A single piece of content, a scalable system, or a well-documented process provides leverage. Your daily protocol for value creation must include at least one task focused on building leverage, not just performing non-scalable labor. This protects your time and multiplies your potential income. Dedicate 15 minutes a day to optimizing existing systems, and you will see the reward. We have laid the foundation with shadow integration and ignited the engine with value creation. But the fortress must be able to withstand the inevitable siege from the outside world: comparison, distraction, and the urge to quit. In the final part of this protocol, we will focus on building the two outer walls: stoic resilience and strategic restraint. The third pillar protects your focus. Pillar 3 is stoic resilience. In the modern world, chaos is a given. Market crashes, critical feedback, unexpected failures, these are not exceptions, they are guaranteed events. The difference between those who fail and those who endure is the ability to internalize stoicism. The daily protocol for Pillar 3 is the practice of misfortune. Spend 10 minutes each day meditating not on success, but on potential failure. Ask, what is the worst-case financial outcome that is truly outside my control? Meditating on losing the investment, or facing public criticism, dulls the emotional shock when it actually occurs. This is not pessimism, it is psychological preparation. By externalizing the problem, by saying this event is outside my control, but my response to it is within my control, you maintain emotional equilibrium. Wealth is not built on smooth sailing, it is built on navigating storms. This pillar trains your mind to be the calm center during the storm. Furthermore, resilience is tied to your definition of enough. Most people pursue wealth with a constantly shifting goalpost, meaning they never experience peace. The Stoic definition of abundance is having what you need and being grateful for it. This does not mean you stop pursuing more, but it means your happiness is not dependent on the next level of income. This daily gratitude practice acts as an anchor. Before bed, name 3 things your wealth of health, time, or money allowed you to do today. Resilience is the ability to lose everything and still know that you are enough. Practice this daily. The peace it grants is invaluable. This practice of separating what is internal from what is external is the single most powerful tool for sustained action. When a deal falls through, the Stoic asks, "What did I learn?" The reactive person asks, "Why me?" The first question leads to power, the second leads to powerlessness. By adopting Stoic resilience as a pillar, you transform every obstacle into a lesson, making every loss a net gain in wisdom and preparation. The final pillar protects your energy and resources. Pillar 4 is strategic restraint. True abundance is often sabotaged not by mistakes, but by needless action, buying things you don't need, chasing every new opportunity, or wasting time on low-value tasks. Restraint is the mastery of saying no. The daily protocol for Pillar 4 is the 80/20th time block. At the start of your day, identify the 1 or 2 tasks, the 20%, that will generate 80% of your results. Then, eliminate or delegate the rest. This is an active form of daily self-editing. This pillar is also highly financial. Restraint means delaying instant gratification in favor of exponential future gain. Every time you consider a luxury purchase, practice the future self-test. Will this purchase make my future self more powerful, or simply more comfortable? The future self-test enforces a bias toward investment in assets, skills, or leverage over mindless consumption. Your relationship with distraction is the primary battleground of strategic restraint. Most people let their inbox, phone notifications, or social media dictate their focus. Your daily protocol must include at least 3 30-minute blocks of uninterrupted, single-task work. During these blocks, the phone must be in another room. This trains your prefrontal cortex to resist the urge to react, which is the same psychological strength required to resist a bad investment or a tempting but distracting business partnership. Strategic restraint is the ability to see a decade ahead and sacrifice what is necessary today to get there. This is the true definition of financial maturity. Furthermore, extend this restraint to your information consumption. Your mind is a machine. Feeding it constant, low-value information is the equivalent of pouring sand into the gears. Restraint means actively choosing high-quality inputs, books, high-level courses, and focused research. By guarding your focus, you protect your ability to think deeply and make the strategic, long-term decisions that compound into massive wealth. So, here is your bulletproof abundance mindset protocol, designed to be executed every day. Pillar I, shadow integration, the 5-minute mirror, followed by the daily redirection of trapped energy. Pillar 2, value creation, the first-hour output rule, combined with a daily focus on leverage. Pillar 3, Stoic resilience, the practice of misfortune and a definition of enough that anchors your gratitude. Pillar 4, strategic restraint, the 80/20th time block and the future self-test apply to all decisions. This is the inner work. The external success is merely the predictable reflection of this inner discipline. Wealth is not found, it is built from the inside out. Your first video identified the sabotage, this video gave you the blueprint. The hardest step is not understanding this protocol, it is adhering to it when life gets loud. Do not start tomorrow. Start today. If this blueprint resonated with the inner creator in you, hit the subscribe button. This channel, The Self-Wealth, is dedicated to those who refuse to let their psychology dictate their financial potential. If you are ready for the next level of deep work, click the video on screen now to continue your journey into self-wealth. Thank you for joining.